The referendum will be a choice between two opposing visions for Indigenous Australians. One is a vision of segregation, bureaucratic control and dependency, and a mindset focused on historical grievance and identity politics. The other is a vision of economic participation, financial independence and self-determination, and a mindset focused on jobs, education, social stability and practical initiatives. This is the vision of Jacinta Price and Kerry Little and myself and many other Aboriginals who oppose the Voice. The Voice is not about whether Indigenous Australians are recognised, respected or listened to, and it's certainly not about how to improve the lives of Indigenous people. I believe many well-meaning Australians support the Voice because they believe it will solve problems, because they believe Indigenous people want it, and because they want to see something positive and symbolic develop in the relationship between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians. Sadly, I think many Australians also feel they must support the Voice because of misplaced guilt about Australia's history. But I don't think all of these supporters have grasped the path this referendum has taken us down. I believe they don't see the threat that the Voice poses to Aboriginal traditional owners and to the character of Australia itself. The Voice is a political ploy to grab power, not just from the Australian nation, but also from traditional owners. We know from the Kalma-Langton report that the Voice is intended to be a vast, expensive, new bureaucracy interposed at every level of government decision-making. In 1967, we fought against segregation and to get bureaucrats off our backs. We don't want them to return. Senator Price, Senator Little and I were all born in remote and regional Australia. Our lived experiences and those of our families include growing up on missions and reserves, segregation, the experiences of the stolen generation, poverty, violence and mistreatment by authorities. All the things activists today are so aggrieved about. We have also seen the good of this nation and the good of its people and its institutions, and the great promise it offers to all Australians. Our stories are testament to this. All of us must work harder to create opportunities for other stories. We oppose the radical and divisive Voice. That pathway will not lift Indigenous Australians. It will not reconcile Australians. It will only divide us and keep us that way. And that's why we are voting no to the Voice.